Hey, what is up you guys? I am back and I am here to talk to you guys about something very exciting that I did over the summer. I was in a movie! Yay! For those of you who don't know, my dream is to be an actress, more specifically a film actress. That's like what I want to do. That's what I know I want to do. It's what I've known I've wanted to do pretty much my entire life. And I don't really have a backup plan for it, which a lot of people are like, you should get a backup plan. And I'm like, no. But being able to film this amazing movie over the summer was just so fun and kind of like solidified the fact that this is what I want to do. Oh, I didn't even tell you what the movie was called. So the movie that I filmed over the summer was called Beast of the Field, and it's kind of like a thriller, sci-fi type of situation, and I'm just kind of here to talk about my experience with it. So first things first, how did I get the role? I have been friends with the director of the movie on Facebook for, I want to say like around 3 years now. That we would message each other back and forth and being like, hey, what are you working on? And he would be And we would just message each other back and forth being like, hey, how's it going? Like, are you working on anything interesting? And we would just kind of talk about that sort of thing. And then last year he messaged me, he was like, hey, I have this project that I'm working on. I really want you to audition for it. And I was like, great. So he sent me the sides, and seeing as I live in Atlanta and he lives in Kentucky, we had to do it all via Skype and like recording videos and sending them back and forth to each other. He offered me the role, and then that movie kind of got put on hold for a minute, which kind of sucked, but you know, it just opened the door to this amazing opportunity that neither one of us knew exactly what was gonna happen. And then he messaged me about a couple months later that was like, hey, sorry about that other movie, but we have another one in the works if you want to be a part of that. And I was like, well, yeah. So he sent me the script and I fell in love with it. And then he was like, all right, well, I'm here to offer you the role. And I was like, me? Like, even now it just kind of gives me butterflies thinking about it. It's just a great feeling to have. But anyway, so yeah, that's how I got the role. For people who are in this industry, you have to network your butt off. You have to find people who know people who know people, which, I mean, is so daunting, especially for someone like me who is a massive introvert. It's just a very scary thing. So social media gets a bad rep, but you know, I think for these sorts of situations, it's an amazing like outlet. I was preparing for this role for about 6 months, I want to say, and you know, in my mind I was like, yeah, I know I'm gonna be filming for about a week and a half in September. I know that's gonna happen, and it just seemed so far away. And then once September came, I was like, oh geez, like it's actually happening in like a week and a half. But like it never really clicked that, you know, you're gonna be in a movie. What? It never clicked until like 2 days before like filming began. I was on set for 4 days. I think we filmed this entire thing in like a week, I want to say. Like it was a very quick process, but the majority of the film is filmed outside. I never told you what the movie was about. Oh my gosh, I'm like the absolute worst. So the movie is about this couple who wants to make a documentary about a mythical creature in the woods. So they hire a whole bunch of people to help make this dream of reality, and then just everything just goes crazy once they get to the woods. So we were filming in the woods of Kentucky. We were filming in Baghdad, Kentucky for the majority of the time. To say that the elements were against us is slightly an understatement. Everything was against us. The first day, it was like kind of chilly in the morning, but you know, it was nice. And then it got kind of hot, and then the clouds would come. And then for the next day, several days, it poured, like rained so hard. Like the ground was getting so soft that like cars couldn't get down to where we were filming, so we had to walk the entire time, which isn't like that bad, but you know, it's when you're on set for 16 hours and you don't have a car to kind of like seek refuge in, it's just kind of rough. So we had to like hide under tarps, and like, because we couldn't get anything down to where we were filming because we couldn't get it back up. That just really made filming hard, but I think it's just gonna look so good. Went to a couple of different locations. So other than the woods, we worked with this amazing couple that lives in Oldham County. Their names are Will and Sherry, and they are just the greatest people you will ever meet in your whole entire life. And they have the most amazing property. They have this amazing house that has so much history to it. That's just insanity. Amazing farm. They have 3 gorgeous horses and the cutest dog ever. Her name is Chloe, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with her. We went to their house and I'm like, do you have a dog? Because when I walked in, I just sensed a dog was there. And they're like, yeah, her name's Chloe. And I was like, can I meet her? And they brought her out. She was so cute. She's like this. She was a white lab that looked just like Quincy, which was my dog that passed away a couple years ago. But anyway, it was that. So that day was amazing, and they were just the most amazing hosts that had the most amazing property. We filmed there for a couple days, and then we went to this shop in downtown LaGrange, Kentucky. So we filmed at a couple of different locations. Everyone was so nice and so welcoming, and so I cannot say how much of a joy it was just meeting all the people that I was able to meet through filming this movie. I didn't know anybody. Like I hadn't even met the director face to face, like in person, until 2 days before we started filming. We met at a coffee shop and just to go over a few things, and I was like, this is so exciting, this is so weird, this is such like a surreal moment. And then just like the whole cast was amazing. I just can't speak highly enough about everybody on set. Energy was always up, even though we were getting rained on the entire time. Everyone was super positive. We were all there because we love to film. You know, we love to make movies, we love to act, we love to bring characters to life, and we love to just create art. And so the fact that all of us were there together to create art was just incredible. And so the director I keep talking about, his name's Chase Dudley, and he is based out of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and he is going places. I am 100% convinced of it. He cares about everybody on his team, and he is a great leader in that aspect, and he just, with every single obstacle that hit him, he took it and he used it for the better of the film. That just speaks so highly, and I think his positivity on set just really made everybody else be like, yeah, okay, this is gonna be real good. And you know, just the outcome will just speak for itself, I'm sure. He's gonna be in this industry for a very long time. I'm convinced of it. So now that I'm done with all that spiel, making the decision to move to Atlanta to further my film career was kind of a daunting one. But getting opportunities like this, even though I had to go back home to film this, which everyone likes to make fun of me for. They're like, oh, you moved 7 hours away just so you could come back home for your first big break. And I'm like, okay, calm down. Going to Atlanta to further my film career just was so scary. For the first couple of months, I woke up and I was like, having panic attacks, oh my gosh, is this did I do the right thing? Like getting an opportunity like this and getting on set and getting to do what I love and what I know I'm made to do just got me so excited for my future. I'm just really happy with where I am in my life right now, which is something I've never actually said before. I could wish that I had more money, or that I had a bigger, I had a house of my own, or I could fly anywhere, drive anywhere. I could wish so many different things about my current situation, or I could choose to rejoice in the fact that I have an apartment, an amazing apartment that I love. I have a job that I love. I have outlets to show my creativity, which I love. I have an amazing group of friends here in Atlanta. I have an amazing roommate who chooses to encourage me instead of, ignore me, which is always good. I choose to dwell in that instead of dwell in the negativity. And ever since I switched that mindset in my noggin, I've just been able to see the goodness in everything. And then once you start to see the goodness in everything, you start to see the goodness in people, and you see opportunities that you didn't, that like you had your blinders on because you were like, okay, we're just going to look at the negative stuff and we're not gonna see the opportunities that are actually like standing right in front of us. And once I got those blinders off, like light came through and I was able to see this amazing opportunity in front of me. That turned into something I wasn't really expecting it to, but just super happy with where I am. I loved working on Beast of the Field. It's going to be such an amazing movie and I'm so excited about it, and I'm so proud to say that I'm part of it. But anyway, I actually wanted to show you guys something because, let me find, so this is one of the pages. When I say it rained the entire time, it rained the entire time, and my poor script got, take this out, and my poor script got destroyed by like my script. So yeah, so that's basically my experience working on Beast of the Field. It was an amazing experience and I just am so excited about this movie. I'm gonna link everything down below, so be sure to check everything out. Give us a like. That would be very awesome of you on our Facebook page. I think that's about it. And so happy Sunday, because it is Sunday. I'm gonna go to the park with my roommate and then we're gonna go to church and it's gonna be a great day. Bye. Hey everyone, it's me. I forgot to mention in this video that there is actually a trailer for the movie out like right now, so I will link that down below. Please go and watch and support. That would be amazing. Okay, now I'm really done. Bye.